would love to make it stronger. From the mountains high to the ocean blue, a cleaner, greener Tonga starts with you. Kingdom Tonga, airways to already limited of Tonga, caring for this beautiful land. Such a way.
Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Starling in Naufahu. He's our manager special project at Waste Authority Limited, who will provide a more detailed overview of the NBGA project and will explain how it will be implemented to achieve the goals and benefits for the people of Tonga. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I will borrow from the formalities and introductions that preceded me. To summarize the briefing that my CEO has just given, this project was born from very dark events for this country, but it now stands to become something so much more. Following the volcanic eruption of 2022, the world shined its spotlight on Tonga. We've seen so much international aid coming into the country from various of our member countries to aid with infrastructural upgrades, to aid with disaster recovery, and sustenance for the indentured population at the time. With every sector crying for help, it was easy to have our voices drowned out. But Japan thought to hear the pleas of an undervalued and often overlooked sector, those of us here at Waste Management. The non-project grant aid of 2022 had a fund of 900 million Japanese yen. This pool of funds, of which three entities would be the recipient of these projects. Waste Authority Limited was the recipient of the largest pool from these funds that came through in 2022, amounting to 500 million yen, which is approximately 9.4 Tongan pa'anga. This fund was intended to provide a lasting solution to a growing issue. For those of you who live here, if you recall, it was a few short weeks after the volcanic eruption that the pandemic would reach our shores. COVID came on a boat. But what many did not realize was that there was already another pandemic, a quiet pandemic, with over 34,000 scrap vehicles littered throughout our environment. To put this problem into perspective, if we line up every scrap vehicle in the environment, one after the other, you can make one round trip across the entire country. This is the solution that Japan is bringing for the nation. The handover ceremony assets of today comprises only one batch of 4 that are to come. That includes 4 cargo trucks, 3 cargo crane trucks to arrive by the 21st of December, excavators and loaders to arrive by the next financial year, and several more to come down the line. But we believe it best that when we say thank you, we do it appropriately here at the beginning before we launch this service that will be going out to the public. The intention of these assets would be that they will be distributed to the outer island branches, not limited to Tonga Tapu, but to include the outer islands, that though they may be small in number, they matter as much as well. We have had, I think something we wanted to stress was that for Your Excellency, our stakeholders, and to those of you who are tuning into this live broadcast, Waste Authority has determined that this service, the success of this service, will not be measured only by the amount of vehicles that we recover from the environment. Its success will not only be measured by the amounts that we can safely process and store for the safe sake of public health, but it would also be measured by the impact that it will make on people's lives. To the 18,000 residential households, businesses, and institutions who would now have the assurance of a stable service that they can all benefit from on the way forward, to the employment opportunities that it will create for our people during these economically challenging times, and to the tens and thousands of our youth many of whom are at this moment putting on their graduation caps, and many more looking towards to their educational year that is to come, but all of whom are completely unaware of the cleaner Tonga that awaits them. We no longer speak of tomorrow, for it begins today. Arigatou gozaimasu. Tuau fatu.
And waste authority, limited of Tonga leads the way. For the love of the people, every single day. Keep it clean, keep it green. For the kingdom of Tonga, live the dream. Waste authority, limited, here to stay. Let's make Tonga brighter in every way. Waste authority. Every home, every street, every shore. Together we can do so much more. Reduce, reuse, recycle with care. A healthy Tonga is love we share. Kingdom of Tonga, live the dream. So join us now, hear our plea. The love for Tonga is what sets us free. Waste authority, limited goals on you. For a cleaner, greener future, it starts with you. Waste authority, and waste authority, limited of Tonga leads the way. For the love of the people, every single day. Keep it clean, keep it green. Keep it for the kingdom of Tonga. The dream. Waste authority, limited, here to stay. Authority, limited, here to stay. Let's make Tonga brighter like a star. Let's make Tonga, keep it clean.